What is up, YouTube? Here we are back at it with another video. You know who it is. My name's Brian, also known as 2.0 Tunes. So today we got a very exciting video for you. Today we got some more car parts. We have the PRL charge pipes and the PRL intercooler to go with it. You know, so it's gonna be a very exciting day. We already got the car jacked up. I'm gonna be separating this in two separate videos. It'll just make it a lot easier. I could go more in depth on each part and explain to you what you had to take off, how difficult the process was, how long it took. So I'm gonna separate it in two separate videos. So if when these go up, if you see that I'm in the same exact clothes, don't say anything about it. I know I'm in my get dirty clothes, as you see, but it's a very exciting video today. I'm actually can't wait. So we're gonna be pushing a little more power, allowing more airflow to get to the engine, and it's gonna be all out exciting day. We're gonna see how much faster it'll go. I don't really expect a big difference, but you know, a little bit of difference at a time really makes the big difference, you know what I mean? So as you see, let me show you. Right here we have the two boxes, as you see. This is actually the PRO intercooler, and those are the charge pipes. So the thing about the PRO intercooler is it comes with this stencil, as you see, and you know, you can spray paint the intercooler if you really want to. You know, comes with its own little stencil. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm thinking about it. But the charge pipes is what's gonna allow better airflow. Yeah, look at this thing. It's really lightweight, you know, very good material. You can tell they really put in some of the work. Just look at the welding. So we got that. And then we got the engine bay popped up. So just give me 1 second, I'll get back to you guys. I'm gonna show you what you need to take off. So first, I'm gonna show you guys the charge pipes and what you need to take off and everything you need in order. Sorry, they're like cutting down the tree over there or something. In order to install these. It's a timely process. You need to take off a couple of things, so I'll get right back to you. Alright guys, so we got the battery off, and we got a good like half of the charge pipe off.
The old pipes off?
Yeah, the old crappy, look at these things, man. This is hard plastic. It's hard, that's not good for your engine at all. Look at this little flimsy thing. Terrible. But
so all it was a couple bolts, these two clips, and this hose here.
Yep, the hose right there.
We'll just reconnect it to the old one, and we should be ready to go.
Alright, and then this is the coupling for the throttle body. So this little corner piece is the one that's gonna stick into the one over here.
It's a 90 angle.
The 90 degree angle, mathematics. And then obviously you're gonna run the other ones through, and then same thing.
This one's next. Take this one off.
That one's gonna come next.
This is why you remove the bumper. It's this one here. So that's next.
All right. So we'll come back to you guys when we have it installed, so I can show you which pipes you need. And
so we got this old part removed. You have to pull it out through the bottom here. This came out through here. Got the reservoir sensor here. Got to take that one off. It's a hose. We got the sensors back onto this one. It's gonna go right here with these two sensors right there, and then the hose right there. And that's where we're at right now.
how do you feel? This is actually a very time-consuming process, wouldn't you say?
We're good, bro. We're good. We're on to the next one, to the intercooler now.
Yep.
Gotta get this removed.
We're gonna start with the intercooler. That's gonna be a whole separate video, but it's gonna be like same day, so we're gonna be in the same clothes.
We try to knock everything out today.
Yep. So yeah, so like we were saying before, the little L coupling first, straight into the throttle body. Right. After that, it's gonna be this like hard silicone piece right here. You'll know because it has like all the little areas for the sensors.
Yeah, you just gotta mount your own sensor, your old sensors.
Yeah, so you're gonna take the sensors back from the old one, from the OEM one, and onto the new one. And then it's gonna be this like long L coupling right here.
Yeah, right about there.
Yep, it's gonna go right.
Something about there.
And this is why a second set of hands is a real good idea.
And then that second silicone piece right here.
You got this. Should be like that. Like that. So, we'll be back.
We're actually installing it right now as we speak. As you see, the coupling for the throttle body is in already. We're just screwing it in. Trying to get a good angle on the screw so you can see it just like the rest of us. Yeah. Let's see. So, if you see that little, when you put in the coupling, right there, the little clamp is where we're at right now. What you think about it, Brian? Difficult?
Pretty easy to me.
Pretty easy to you? And then when you push it in, make sure you push it in all the way back. Yeah, so when you push it, I'm trying to get good angles on this.
Yeah, that's not bits over there.
What's up?
Bits.
Yeah, the bits. Wait, what bits?
The 8mm.
Oh, you got it? Okay, cool. Yeah, so you actually pushed it in, Brian. So how far did you push it in?
I mean, it went all the way in. The fitment is perfect, bro.
Fitment is perfect?
Fitment is perfect.
Alright, you heard that, guys. Fitment is perfect. So all it does is take a little bit of force to push in. Don't mind the background noise. We're doing like multiple projects here. At the house, multiple projects up, Brian.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So yeah, so like we said, first one's in. Obviously there's a clamp that's gonna hook onto the throttle body, like he just screwed it out, and there's gonna be another clamp right here. Right in the end of it. Because for the next part, where's the next part? Okay. Yes. For this part, the silicone, or hard plastic, I don't know what you call this. What would you call this? Like metal, hard plastic, silicone?
Like a fucking aluminum, bro.
Aluminum, whatever this is. That's gonna go actually next to it because it has all the sensors, as you see. Like we said before, make sure before you actually install this.
Bags are flying off.
Yeah, all the bags are flying. Make sure before you actually install this, you hook up all the OEM sensors, because it's gonna be a pain to install it and then have to put it while you're installing it. So just a little heads up, before you actually put it in, make sure all the sensors are on and everything fits perfectly. Like we said, it's gonna go from here down here. It's gonna turn. It's gonna go to the left side of the motor. Okay.
So we'll be back when all this is installed.
Alright, how's it going, guys? We're back. So we finished mounting it. Ran into a couple minor defects, but you know, it's pretty fixable. So remember when I said throttle body cup, 90-degree angle? It's gonna go through the first aluminum, the one with all the sensors on it, as you see. And then what are these, like 10 millimeter? 10 mm?
These were 10s, yes.
Okay, so these are 10 millimeter bolts. These are the OEM ones that come with it already, so don't make sure not to lose those.
Yeah, we used the OEM sensors, these two here, and then we reconnected the hose, as we said. And we got all the hose clamps on here, this one here. There's another clamp here in the middle. You kind of just meet here in the middle though, and then you tighten the clamp up from up here.
And the clamp he's talking about is right around there. Oh yeah, you see the clamp right there, right in your face? That one right there. And that bolt right there as well, you're gonna wanna screw that in. So the problem I was talking about earlier that we ran into was the fitment kinda threw us off a little bit because this bottom part right here wasn't lining up with the bolt that was up top. And what had happened was we screwed the top bolt in too tight, without getting the other bolts in. So
do both of them at the same time, half and half.
There you go. So half and half each one.
And then you do both of them tight all the way.
Yep, and then both of them are tight all the way.
You got the coupling here onto the new intercooler. And we're moving along.
And that's it, guys. I mean, it's pretty straightforward for the most part. Not really too anything serious. Now, once you're done with the whole installation of the charge pipe, and you're pretty confident in the screws and everything that you screwed in already, the one good thing about it is make sure you
double
do
check everything, give it a pull test.
Yep, the pull test.
Everything's solid, nothing's moving around too crazy. And you gotta get your battery in next. Cold air intake. And turn it on.
Turn it on and we're gonna see the best.
Salute.
Salute. Alright. So yeah, like he said, battery and then your cold air intake. That's very important, guys. Don't do your cold air intake and then your battery, because it won't work. Trust me, it won't work.
Yeah.
So remember.
And yes, you have to remove your whole battery.
Unfortunately,
to do all this work, and you're gonna cool it.
Yeah, so you're gonna go with the little top mount I was talking about. You're gonna have that take off. Then you're gonna take off the battery.
It's in.
And then there's like a little underframe. There's like a little undercarriage for the battery itself. So you're gonna take off those 3 things before you can even start installing any of this. So like we said, Brian, what is next?
Batteries. Gotta get the battery.
Here we go. Brian said the next step. Next step is the battery. Alright guys, we're back.
Fucking in my head, bro.
You okay, Brian?
I'm good, bro.
Alright, cool. Alright, so we're back, guys. So, like everything else that you put on, take apart, you just do everything back in reverse. So, as you see, the last time you saw, we had the charge pipes. That's all you had. You didn't see the batteries or the intake. So, here's the battery. Here's the intake.
Just gotta put some clips back on.
Gotta put some clips.
A couple screws.
Yep.
And the bumper.
Give you one last look. See a brand new PRL intercooler with some PRL charge pipes. And you can't really see it now, but like it's coming through here and then going straight through here. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's the install. I know it wasn't really much of filming as we were doing it, but I tried my best. Don't hate.
It's a learning process.
It's a learning process, you know. We're not mechanics, we're not the best. We all make mistakes, so you know, respect all builds. Don't hate. You know, just learn from the process. Learn if you have the car. If you don't, learn. You know, learn stuff. That's the important part about it all. It's a building community, you know. So we're just gonna double check everything, make sure everything's tight, make sure everything's safe and everything, you know. And then we're gonna connect the battery, and then we're gonna go take it out for a test drive, just to see if everything's pretty much good. All right. So give us one more second. I know we said that a lot in the video, but this will be the last second, I promise, and you'll see like the results after it. The homie just pulled up.
I know what you the stock pipe or
That was a stock. Those are stock, boy. So trash ass stock ones.
It sounds like he was just hanging right here.
Yeah.
What you know about it? My blue and orange? Come on, man. What you know about it? It's that exotic. Right,
I'll be honest, I don't remember. How the fuck this shit go, cuz?
Alright, what's going on, you guys? So I'm back. It's the next day. As you see, I got a nice little haircut. Nothing too serious, nothing light. Anyway, so I wanted to come on and talk to you before I uploaded the videos that I never really uploaded any footage of the outcome after we put the parts on. I've never included the video. I never included any sounds or anything like that. So this is like a makeup video. I'm gonna talk to you for a little bit, and then I'm gonna put you next to the car. I'm gonna turn it on. Hopefully you can hear it. But yeah, so for performance, the intercooler with the charge pipe upgrade, it was actually really beneficial. Honestly, like, you could really feel the car go now. Like, you don't really feel the lag it has within the turbo anymore. So it does open up an airway for more air to go into the turbo, allowing it to spin more. So that's the beneficial part. You know, you're not gonna be waiting for the turbo to kick in because of hardly any airflow coming in. Now when you press on the gas, you're actually gonna feel the car go a lot quicker than it would before. Now I don't know if it's like this for every other car, so don't quote me. For the Honda Accords for the 2018 and up, yes, you will feel an increase. Or not an increase, but you will feel a change in your throttle response. When you push the pedal, it will start going a lot faster more. You will feel it kick a lot more. So that's one thing. You will hear the turbo a little more, not so much. You won't hear it too much, but you will hear a little more of the whew, whew, at different times, obviously. But the important part is that when you're hitting the throttle and you're going, the car will move. And I've repeated that 3 times already, I understand. But the car will move a lot faster, and you will feel like it kicks you more. So that's one thing I wanted to make you aware of. I don't know if I'm gonna include any clips of me actually on the freeway or the road or anything like this to actually show you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna include that. I'm still thinking about it, but for the time being, I'm explaining to you guys that the performance and all that, in my opinion, I would say is worth it. But if you are gonna do this, make sure that you are either already tuned or gonna get tuned eventually. That's what, yeah, because I'm not, at the moment the car is not tuned. As you know, the car is not tuned right now. So if you are gonna install the intercooler with the charge pipe, make sure your car is tuned already. If not, make sure you get a tune almost 2 weeks later or anything like that. Whatever your time frame is, you know, everyone's different. If you like it the way it is, that's perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Me personally, I do want to get the car tuned now. I feel like the tune will make it just feel a little bit better, make it go a lot quicker. So